Oh, that was a bloody good pizza. Right, let's do some work. Oh, Simon! Simon!
What?
Have we got any vegan recipe books?
I don't know, I'll have a look.
Alright, have a look. Simon? Simon? Well?
No, but I got one on how to cook steak properly.
Yeah, bring that. Hi guys, I'm Test Kitchen here with Chris and Simon. As you might be able to tell, we're cooking steaks.
Oh yeah.
Do it with us.
So, first things first, make sure your meat's been out for, I don't know, quite a while. It's got to come up to room temperature, people.
What are you saying, 5-10 minutes out the fridge? Maybe
No, you probably look at about half an hour, I reckon.
Half an hour.
Depends on the thickness of it.
Okay.
So, first things first, we season the steak.
Nice.
So,
what are we going to use?
we are literally going to use a little bit of salt, pepper, and a touch of oil. Our lovely bit of meat here. We're just going to drizzle on a touch of oil. Everyone loves a bit of oil. Smear that all over.
Front and back.
Front and back. Make sure you rub it in.
For those wondering, why does this look darker around the edges?
That's where it's been dry aged for quite a while.
Okay.
So I believe this one's been hung for 30 days at least.
Oh really?
It adds to that beautiful texture that you get.
So this is the butcher steak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that it's well seasoned. You're going to want a lot of salt, pepper, because obviously it's got to go through and season the whole of that meat. Lovely bit of cracked black. And that's it. Nicely seasoned. And now, we'll catch us back in a second when we've got
Fry pan.
exactly. So, we've now got our cooking pan. I'm going to go straight in with our steak. So with the steak, you want to lay it away from you, just in case you get any of that flash pan. And we're just going to cook it now. Let it sear on both on the side for about 4 minutes. What we'll do in about 2 minutes time, we're going to put in some lovely thyme and garlic, just so we can get those flavours going. For that, add in a little bit of our thyme into the pan. As well as that, we're going to get 2 cloves of garlic. We're just going to crush it, not even going to bother peeling it. We're not eating it, just doing it for the flavour. Push it down, just so it gets a nice even sear.
Hello steak.
Same principle again, once you've got a beautiful sear on it, just going to grab it, and then we're going to turn it. Look at that sear. And what we're going to do, in a few minutes, just going to baste it with a little bit of butter. Don't want to do it too soon, if you do it too soon, it's going to burn. So, as you see, whilst the steak is cooking, because we've got a nice thick piece of steak, the fat itself is just rendering down now, so it's beautiful and tasty. We're just going to go in with our butter. Just got a nice big piece of butter here. What we're going to do, smooth that all around. And make sure we're getting it under the steak. Once it's melted, just gonna nappy that over the top.
At this point, how do you know at what level of sort of doneness it is? How do you know? Obviously, what we're going for, what, medium rare?
Yeah.
Yep. So how do we know when it's there?
So if you push into the steak, just give you a little bit of bounce back, not too slow.
Yeah. And I heard that there's a way of telling with your
Yeah.
your
So
thumb.
obviously, when you push your thumb in like that, that's quite soft.
Yeah.
And obviously, this size again, that's your medium rare.
Right.
You've got your medium building up.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got your medium well.
Is that actually like?
And that's your well, yeah. And that is actually how you it says.
Well, fair enough.
So
Actually done.
now she's done.
Top tier.
Taking the heat off, we are now going to let her do the most important thing, and that is to rest. If you do not let the steak rest, it just will not taste as good. as you get in those restaurants. We're just gonna liquor on all that butter. Make sure you put the herbs on there as well. That's just gonna marinate now.
So good. And how long will that rest for?
So that rests for about 5 to 10 minutes. Technically you're going to want to cover it with a little bit of foil because it's going to retain the heat. And yeah, we'll catch you back when it's ready.
Perfect.
We've just transferred her over to our chopping board.
Yes, we have.
We left the foil on just for a little bit longer. But I'll tell you what, that looks beautiful.
That does look absolutely amazing. It's got a really nice crust on it as well.
Should we give it a cut?
Yeah, go on, do it. Let's see what this bad boy looks like.
Oh, look at that.
That is beautiful.
You can just see that's a beautiful piece of steak. I've cut 2 nice slices and we'll give it a taste.
Sounds good to me. And this is just a simple recipe, isn't it? Like, this is just for flavour, for maximum flavour. You don't need to go too intense. You can cook the sauce with it if you wanted to. You can cook chips with it. You can do mash. You could do loaf and wild potatoes. But we're just cooking a steak. This video is how to cook a beautiful steak, and that's what we've done.
Simple as.
Can we taste it?
Let's give it a go.
I'll add this bit. You've got the big meaty bit. Right. Cheers, mate. Oh yeah. Just as good as I knew it was going to be. The same as it is every time, a million times perfect.
That's the one.
You can salt and pepper, you can taste the garlic and you can taste the thyme. It's not too overpowering. It's beautiful. I love steak.
Catch us back for our next video.
Which will be
right here, above my face. And then you can just subscribe.
with my belly.
Laters.